Callum Forbes here again, just continuing my series of video logs about just disseminating some information about Hapkido here in New Zealand. And today I thought I'd talk about a little bit about the New Zealand Hapkido lineage, because it's quite unique and it's quite strong. Anyway, our lineage goes back to the late 1940s, early 1950s, when Dojunim, which means founder, Yungsul Che, founded Hapkido. We then jumped to Grandmaster Lee Jung Nam, who as a young child back in 1940 started learning martial arts with some monks up in a monastery. He eventually started doing Hapkido with Dojunim Che, who eventually awarded him with a 4th degree black belt in Hapkido. Grandmaster Lee moved to New Zealand in 1975 and started teaching Hapkido in 1976. Hapkido and Taekwondo. He introduced both martial arts to New Zealand. Grandmaster Lee was the nominal head of Hapkido New Zealand from 1976 to 2006. In 2006 he retired from Hapkido officially and transferred the leadership of New Zealand Hapkido to me. After that point, I feel it was important for, not myself, but for our future leaders to have a larger association that they could belong to and build their Hapkido from. Up until about then, New Zealand Hapkido was isolated from the wider Hapkido world. We had no international affiliations or no international contacts in the wider Hapkido community. So I started searching around for a large Hapkido organisation to affiliate to and join, and I eventually joined the World Kido Federation Hamanjuk Hapkido Association, which was founded by Grandmaster Insan Sa. Grandmaster Insan Sa was another one of the first generation students of Grandmaster Dojunim Che, and he also learned his Hapkido from Dojunim Che, who eventually gave him a 3rd degree black belt in Hapkido. From then, Grandmaster Sa, he went ahead and formed the World Kido Federation and Hamanjuk Hapkido, World Kido Federation and Hamanjuk Hapkido Association, which we joined in, Upper Hutt joined in 2011, and the other New Zealand Hapkido schools joined shortly thereafter. Why we joined this federation? One, it gave us access to another 1st generation instructor of Hapkido. By 1st generation I mean somebody who's been trained by the founder of a style, and in New Zealand we're unique because both the people that trained me and many of our other instructors have been trained by a 1st generation student of a founder of a style, which makes our Hapkido very strong and very pure. As you go down multiple generations of teacher-student, often the style gets diluted, but with us, our situation, I'm a 2nd generation student of Grandmaster Lee, in terms of I'm a 1st generation student of Grandmaster Lee and a 2nd generation student of Grandmaster Che, and ditto with Grandmaster Sa. And all my students are also either 2nd or 3rd generation students as well. So that gives a very strong base going forward with New Zealand Hapkido. Another reason why I joined World Kido Federation to go forward is because, unlike a lot of other associations, it's not about making money, it's about getting people together from a wide range of Hapkido styles that have evolved around the world and bringing us all together as a collective so we can share our knowledge and just improve our own understanding of our own style. So I like that about the World Kido Federation and Grandmaster Sa and his family. They're very inclusive, but they're also very respectful of our own history. So that's about it. That's really my view. That's our lineage, and I hope you enjoy this video. If people take offense by some of my comments, I don't mean it. It's just the way that history's been explained to me by the people that were there, and I appreciate that other people may have had different information. But at the end of the day, it's all Hapkido, same car, different drivers.